It's going to sound like I'm schizophrenic. Is it? It's good. But it's fine. I don't care though. It's fine. Yes or no? I mean, I will. And just talk through my controller is what you're saying.
Either way,
There.
are you? Did you switch to your PC yet, Spectre?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Um, yeah, the minor augments for double tap that I would use would probably be double or nothing, and I would choose between um, double down or double time. I like double down because increased penetration through enemies. That helps with training, which was a big issue for me in BO6 still, because there's not a lot of penetration damage in this game.
Yeah.
So you don't really have that kill power that you had with like the Executioner from BO2, which was a one shot kills the whole entire horde basically.
Oh yeah.
Going to quick revive. Um, I'm probably gonna stay on Dying Wish.
Fair enough. I do like how they are giving you an extra slot though. That's why I like. Oh shoot, wrong thing.
But then going down to minor augments, going down, I would probably keep with Karmic Return. And then I'd probably do Emergency Medical Kit. But maybe I'd do Swift Recovery because I don't really buy Self Revive either, so I don't know. And I don't get down enough to really care about slow death. Now, I don't know how I feel about the new Deadshot ones, because I don't really get point blank. What do they count as point blank in the game? Is that touching the zombie, or can you be like a foot away? Because that, to me, matters.
Yeah.
But either way, that's movement speed after it, because I'm not going to change my majors. So, yeah, I'd probably just do um, the Dead Break for increased armor damage, and then reduce gun movement while performing advanced movement.
I see. I understand that one, but I'm not sure if I choose it personally.
Which one? Well, you have controller, so you'd probably go and do Dead
Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah.
I don't use controller. I'm in KBAM. For Dying Wish, not Dying Wish, Death Perception. Sorry. Um, I'd probably switch to Sixth Sense because that sounds sick. I don't really care about any of the other ones. And then for minor augments, I would just do the extra charge, which is find essence under the
Damn.
exchange. Sorry, which is find under extra essence under more locations. And then I would probably try hidden gems just because I miss them sometimes, so that's always rewarding. Stamina. Um, oh, so Dasher is now part of, which to be fair, Dasher was my most used one, and it gives you tactical sprint. Instead of a new one giving you tactical sprint, they just improved the Dasher augment, which I think is a very good thing.
Yeah.
Although I would probably use because I want to shoot and fire at the same time.
Yeah.
And then since I can get two minor augments, I get two minors, I would do hot foot and footwork.
Yeah.
Are you looking at the blog with me, Spectre, while I'm doing this or no?
No. No, man.
Okay, because I'm saying once, but you probably don't know what they all do. Footwork is increased non-forward
Right.
movement speed, which is very important to stamina, which makes stamina, once again, one of the best perks in the game.
Yeah.
Because guns up, fire while sprinting. People were asking for this in BO6's pre-launch. So we finally got it. And then footwork just sounds great. So I'd use that in Hotfoot because I use Hotfoot all the time. This one. Okay, I wouldn't use a gain of speed when initiating a reload. I'd stick to classic formula, but minor augments. Prestidigitation, I would use that, and then I would probably do fast pitcher. Did I go over chug? I don't think I went over chug. That's the one I ignored. Yeah, I ignored chug. Okay. I don't think I'd use armor core. I think I would probably just stick to reactive armor. And then the lower ones, I would do hardened. And then incoming damage will occasionally be significantly reduced.
Yeah.
Which will just give me more hits, which to me is the most important. Maybe I'd do durable plates since you get 2 options now. Keep armor in my inventory. But damage mitigation has slightly been reduced. That's bad. They nerfed Jug. Yeah. I think one way they could. Okay.
Let's maybe stay out of this
Turtle
place.
Shell got a big buff. They buffed Turtle Shell. I may actually use Turtle Shell now. Armor acts as a shield in your back, completely absorbing damage to your rear. Armor completely absorbs damage from your back, while also now allowing normal damage mitigation on your front.
Ooh. That
Oh,
might.
shit.
Oh, okay. So that might
So
actually be good.
So that tells me I'm using Turtle Shell and durable plates, because now Turtle Shell is literally the old shield.
Damn, that's actually pretty good.
That sounds a bit too OP though.
Why does that sound too OP?
Shut the fuck up, Snake.
I'm just saying.
Snake. Normal damage mitigation is still an 8 hit on high rounds, and the zombies hit you fast enough on BO6.
All right, fair enough.
Which I think is fine, especially in a classic mode, because although 8 hits is a lot, it's still a lot closer to that. And I think they may also change the damage numbers to an extent. You get what I'm saying, Spectre? Because
Yeah.
once you hit like round 40, you're still a 4 hit down. If you don't have like max armor with hardened plates, you will get down quick.
Oh, yeah.
But if like I can go over and show all that in game, but okay, Turtle Shell, I might be changing to. That's big. PhD. Okay. Let's see, adjustment. Slider. Okay, I'm still using slider. I can't change off of slider. And I'll probably stay with Tribologist, but since I get 2, I do Tribologist and maybe Environmentalist, but maybe also Stuntman. I don't know. But I've gone through all the perks. Also, I'm gonna look at the Wonder Fist change because I didn't really understand the first time I read it.
Basically, what it is, instead of it coming in like round 25, you have to purchase so many perks before it'll spawn in, or before you can use it.
Oh, fuck.
Either or.
Right.
If you reach around 25, Wonder Fist will appear, or if you purchase a certain amount of perks, if you're across the whole game.
I still think I would prefer just the old version.
Becomes available at round 25. In Black Ops 7, it is dependent on you and your teammates. It now also arrives with a certain number of perks have been bought, including purchases by all players. So I assume maybe not all perks in the map. So let's say you have 5 perks in the map. Maybe everyone has to buy 4 for it to count, or there has to be a total of, since there's 4 players in the match, it's a 4-player game, 16 perks have to have been bought in that match.
Yeah.
But that may not be each player owning 4. That could be 5 for 3 of the players and 1 for the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's the case, I think that's very good. So if you have someone carrying the map by like opening all the doors, he can still get the Wonder Fizz early enough so you don't have to wait. Okay, we're done with the quest for Pack-a-Punch. Now we have to wait for Wonder Fizz to spawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's a very positive change. I think one of the relics would be the Wonder Fizz is actually randomized instead of it being a.
Yep. Remember, there was that one thing in the games code a while back about that, and everybody
Yes,
thought it
which
tied in
could-
with the classic mode.
Yeah, which could be one of the relics, which would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And as been discovered, the relics will change and give you different side quests or quests on the map. I don't know if that's main quests or side quests. They just said Easter eggs. Easter eggs tells me that's side quests because they call it main quests now, but you get the point.
Mm-hmm.
One question about the 4 perk limit though in the what do you call it? The new mode.
Mm-hmm. I do hope that somebody have like
4 perks, or is that only 4 purchasable perks? Anything after, let's say, through side quests or just perk drops, can you get more perks other way? You get what I'm saying?
that would be my guess, but yeah, I don't know.
Yes, but did they code it a way that only gives you 4 perks? Because people only want 4 perks. Did they not script it in a way that is reflective of old Tommy? That's a concern I have. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
Also, yes, I'm listening. Have you seen the campaign missions for Battlefield 6 yet?
Yeah, they look sick.
It looks very Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah.
This is don't care about Battlefield. I'm being completely badass with you guys.
But doing the Modern Warfare 2 2009 story, I wonder why this
don't
game
care.
is getting successful. I'm not
I don't
saying.
give a shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just
I know.
saying it's obvious what they're doing. They're taking
Oh, yeah.
the best COD campaigns.
Because it's the same developers. It's the old developers of COD.
Yeah, I know.
Why did they all leave COD? That's my question.
Do me a favor, take a look at the Call of Duty that never was, and you'll see part of what happened.
Yeah. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna get a quick glass of water. I want to go over the rest of this, and then we can continue.
Yeah,
But
same
this is
here.
what
I need
was
to
talking
go
about.
grab my food.
This is what I'm talking about, is these kind of conversations that we can talk about. How we see the game, how we intend on playing the game, and praising changes like the praise to Turtle Shell, which I don't think we even saw earlier because we were too focused.
I didn't see that either.
But because we were too focused on Curse mode being a certain way, we didn't see that W win for Turtle Shell.
Well, to be fair with me personally, I just wasn't looking at older augments. I was just looking at the new ones. Because I didn't think they changed the old ones.
Yes, but either
Yeah.
way, that's something we missed because we didn't talk about it because we jumped straight to talking about the negative. We didn't talk about the positive at all. I'm saying, that's good, all right, let's see what they did wrong. That's why I got mad, and that's why I defend the developers in a way, because I think that we're not really looking at what they do right, we're only looking at what they do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a fair argument to say about this?
Oh, yeah.
Or am I crazy? All right.
No, that's a fair argument.
Right back.
God damn, this game looks good. Can't lie, voice acting isn't quite it, but you know. Could be worse. Yeah, they literally recreated Clean House.
Wow, not surprising. That's one like call like one of the best Call of Duty missions ever. I assume it would take some sort of, you know.
The difference between like with the destructive environments.
I wish Call of Duty had that, you know, just like a little bit, you know.
You know, not entirely for me.
I get Call of Duty's like its own thing, but Spectre, you look at my stream right now or not?
I am not. I'm watching the Battlefield.
You know what? Completely fair enough. I'm not gonna tell you to stop watching that.
You think you could?
No, you're probably right. I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you try and tell them what to do?
No, like I said, they have a mission where it's basically recreating a clean house, but with destructible environments. It actually looks pretty cool.
Oh,
What?
there's actually gameplay of the missions?
Yeah, no, there's like 3 missions that are out yet. Hold on, I'll share them.
I thought you were just talking about the trailer that they had today.
No. They released multiple actual missions. Creators got early access to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
What?
I'm still probably not going to buy the game. I'll wait until it comes on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, I'm just a big Battlefield.
Will it come on the Game Pass
fan,
though?
So it's exactly what I'm looking for.
I mean, eventually, of course, it'll come to Game Pass, but will it? Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's part of EA Play, which is part of Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh, never mind. You know that.
Every other Battlefield game is. It would make no sense for this one not to be.
Yeah.
This won't be at launch, which is fair.
One word: Call of Duty. Xbox doesn't
What if
want
it's
it.
not Microsoft's game?
No, but it's Xbox's game. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I'm talking about Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7.
Wait, we have special labels now on the server? I forgot about that.
Forgot about what? Why expect to get this cool thing around his profile?
I don't know why he has that. I'm trying to figure that out, unless it's something he paid for on his own end.
I did not.
TS is kind of tough.
It also works. If it was blue, I would like it much better to fit with the blue aesthetic. But
Well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out why that happened, though, because I didn't even think that was available yet.
I don't know. So I hadn't seen it until right now when I'm looking at it.
So what do you guys think of the new Pope?
I don't know anything about it because I'm not Catholic.
Fair enough.
All right, Flagfire. He's the one that posted it.
I'm surprised we had a new saint that got sainthood recently, to be completely honest.
That's really weird. I haven't seen that before.
Oh, here's one.
Interesting.
one guy who just will not shut the fuck up. So I'm trying to find if I can find this in the same campaign mission with them, just somebody else playing it. I think like each of these YouTubers got like a mission to showcase. All right, well, it still gives you a general idea of what it.
Why is this game so fucking laggy though?
Which one?
The one you sent. I'm seeing a ton of micro stutters. I skipped ahead in the video to like 6 minutes in.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's really bad. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's just screen tearing that I'm seeing, but
It could be. I know when I was playing, it wasn't that
it
bad.
looks like lag, but it's micro stutters.
Yeah. To be fair, this is still like early. I want to say early gameplay, but
I know the multiplayer looked really smooth.
I just asked him to join VC.
yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
He wanted to poke the bear.
No, I do not. No, I do not. I want to have an actual conversation with
I
him.
don't want to talk to the bear. I don't want to deal with the bear.
I would much rather deal with a zombie bear.
Really?
I was
Zombie
actually
bear, cool.
It's clean house. Okay, it is clean house.
Yeah. The difference is instead of going after a terrorist group, you're going after a PMC group, which, I mean, they're still terrorists anyway, so it's pretty much the same thing.
So just put in chat, never mind, they don't want you here.
It's the stuff. Although I think Clean House did it better than this one. The new
No, I 100% agree.
But also, Clean House was much shorter level.
Yeah.
Like, Clean House was maybe 4 minutes long.
Mhm. And I also feel like that genuinely like helped the game as well. You know what I mean? It didn't overstay its welcome.
Because they weren't worried about pacing as much of. Well, they were worried about pacing, which I like the fact that like that level at the beginning was very inspired by Shoe House. It's like very obvious. You go to the gate and then you go up to the house like that. That's very obvious. Shoe House. Is that Marshall?
Is that Marshall?
He's black, so it must be.
Beat me to it.
And once again, I see Battlefield as a military game, and I see. Well, sorry, I see Battlefield as a war game, and I see. No. I was right the first time. I see Battlefield as a military game and Call of Duty as a war game. And I think there's a huge difference.
No, I consider it the other way around.
Good to hear, Snake. I think for me, like I said, they're both arcade shooters, but this one is definitely more focused on more of an authentic experience.
I would not say Battlefield is arcadey. Maybe it is now, but like the last Battlefield I genuinely played was Battlefield 3.
In comparison to something like Squad or Arma.
Oh no! Of course.
It's not
or
like a
even
mil
Rainbow
sim.
Six. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
what I'm
everybody's saying.
this is very much still supposed to be closer to what a mil sim is.
Yes, that's what it's like. You have COD, Battlefield, Squad, or actually no, not even Squad, Rainbow Six in terms of at least gameplay wise.
But I'll say nobody knows play Squad. Nobody knows what Squad is.
Second.
Nobody I like personally in real life knows what the Squadron is.
I know what it is.
I mean, in real life, like I met them in real life.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Well, it's essentially I don't want to say sweatier. It's
Well, it's based off of. Are you familiar with Project Reality for Battlefield?
It sounds familiar.
roughly.
Basically, what it is, it was a fan-made mod that basically took Battlefield and just stripped away a bunch of the more game-ish mechanics and made it more realistic.
Imagine if they made that for Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Well, and that's
but
and that's the thing that gets me is like fans can make the like experience that they want. And that's also part of why I'm so hopeful with Battlefield 6 is because of the portal mode that basically is just short of mod tools. You can like create your own custom missions, you can adjust damage values, you can adjust HUD elements. It's like I do genuinely believe, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's gonna be really good.
I'm surprised Battlefield hasn't done a horde shooter yet.
100%, yeah.
No zombies mode either. Like just nothing like
Well,
that.
that's what it is. That's what a horde
I know.
is. But instead of doing zombies,
Well, no, I know what he's saying is because they could have done like a survival, like Black Hawk Down, where you crash land, in the middle of a war zone, hold out as long as possible.
No, I had something more along the lines of what I vaguely remember from when I first played Black Ops 2. It's almost like you're stuck. You're
Firefight from Halo is a horde mode, right? Where you're fighting against the Covenant. You've got, I think it
but what I'm saying
may have just been called Horde from.
I mean, like zombies would be an example, but I mean, like also like MW3s or like that mode.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what I meant when I said like Black Hawk Down, where you're like,
No, but that's overall my point. Is something like that, a wave-based mode where you're
some sort of PVE experience in that sense.
Survival experience.
Yeah,
that's it. Wave-based survival experience. Sorry, PVE.
Yeah. Which I 100% agree. I think would be, which is interesting because actually in 2042 they kind of did it, and it looks like this might get it through Portal.
Poor Milo, dude's still awake. He said he wanted to go to bed a long time.
Why didn't he go to bed?
He's Milo. What do you expect? I thought you didn't like Milo. Why?
No. I never said I didn't like Milo. I was aggravated with him. But like the content in the last 5 days made me happy.
I think his crash out today was pretty invalid, though.
What was his crash out?
Well, so it basically was kind of going along the same lines of earlier today with the idea behind the Easter egg for curse mode being not there at launch. And there's a bunch of people who's like, well, no, look, it says it right there, and he was actually getting really fucking pressed about it.
Yeah.
And he was joking about like, oh, blocking people who say it, and apparently that did happen.
That's kind of.
That goes back to, hold on. That goes back to my point, Spectre, of a month ago, we weren't even expecting Classic mode to be in this game.
Oh, yeah.
We wanted it to, but if it happened, it happened.
Yeah, but there was no expectation of it. Now it's confirmed it's coming, and people found another thing to complain about. And in my opinion, that's just like.
I guess I'm not saying this is the case.
Because it's no matter what they say or do, you will never, your quench will never be thirst. Your thirst will never be quenched. You will always be looking for more.
Yeah, and let me put it this way, and I'm not saying this is the case, but if it was something where it's like, hey, look, we really want this game mode, right? It's like, cool, we're going to give you a half-assed version of this game mode. It's like, okay, well, we just wanted the game mode to be, complete. And then somebody else is saying, like, well, that's.
With a half-assed
I'm not saying it's the case.
No, but I would agree with the half-assed version being bad. But the version that they've advertised does not feel fast.